Hi, welcome to Free Spirit, and welcome to a close-up review of the Pure Magic Oracle cards from Engracia and from Judika Isles. I hope that I'm pronouncing it right, Isles or Illis. So she has written the Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells. These are pure magic oracle to get in touch with the elements, probably the earthly elements. Discover the healing power of the elements as they guide you through life's journey of experiences. So it's inspired by the Big Book of Practical Spells by Judika Isles. Hope I'm pronouncing it right, Isles or Illis. The Big Book of Practical Spells, I always like to look at spells. I know a lot of people love witches and spells. I prefer to say like healer or spiritual or, and spells, I always talk about practice or intention. I just feel it's a practical spell. I like to say practice or intentions. Yeah, I know a lot of people love the term witches and spells. I just don't ever speak like that. I think it's from the past because anybody who's connecting to spiritual or a healer was always, there's such punishment for witches and spells. So I just prefer, that's my own lingo. So in the book, it will go into connecting you with the wisdom of the cards or color pictures. I'll show you, and then there's a spell for each one, like I say, like a practice or an intention that you can do along with the card, which is fantastic. I read one of them. Here we have secret seances, and it says spirit world, messages, assistance, memories. So you can tune in to your intuition with the keywords on the card itself, but it will give you the pure wisdom and then the pure magic spell. And here I read a couple of them. It's really wonderful. It's like an intention. It's like placing an intention, a practice. I really loved the intentions even of the spells, because there were some of them like write what you want, like 3 things. I love this card. Write these 3 things on a scroll. And see, you have a cup, you burn it with the candle and you put it in the cup and get ready to receive in the cup that outcome. So I like the intentions behind them. They're beautiful cards. I just took a peek. We'll go through all the cards. Pure Magic Oracle. There are 36 cards in here. Yeah, 36 cards to guide you through the dark and the light and connect. And here you can actually download the app as well. They give you a little pamphlet here that you can actually go and download the cards on the app. And the bottom of the box will have this beautiful moon with vines around. And the backs of the cards with the birds and the moon, I love that. And they're nice size cards. They're not humongous, but they're like a nice size oracle deck. 36 cards in here. And you can use your intuition right away. They'll have keywords right here, and then you go into the guidebook for the expansive pure wisdom and the spell, the intention, the practice to do along with the card, which probably would have you tap in with the intention to tap in more to your ancestors or whatever the card is. So we'll do a bonus reading at the end, but here we have ancestors, and we'll say family, survival, death, worship. You have ancient amulets, fortune, protection, skills, possessions. And I like the images here. They're soft. Banyan blessings, security, the hermit, expansion, stability. I like these images. You can really use your intuition. I love this one. Earth Mother, psychic recharge, grounded healer, mentor, layers. I love that card. Gnomes, humanity, friendship, hard work, little visions. I like the keywords on the bottom. I think it's Hecate's Path. Hecate's Path, cycle of life, night magic, crossroads, letting go. I love how she's out stretching past the moon. Herbal craft, regeneration, plant medicine, caretaker, bloomer. Oh, I like that card, regeneration, herbal craft. Hidden familiars. We have allies, natural assistance, divine support, comfort. Sweet. I love this card. Vervain, everlasting, spellbound, soul alignment, release, protection. We have astral travels, possible, impossibility, freedom, traveler, inner dreams. We have songbirds. This is, sorry, I can't read through the camera. Hex breaker, sound healing, final goodbye, release. levitation, higher ground, belief, mastery, meditation. At the end, we'll pull cards. I'm curious what we'll get. We have mugwort dreams, rhythm, higher self, reality, rest. Oh, I like this one too. Sylphs, peace, agent of change, impact, importance. Secret seances, spirit world, messages, assistance, memories. We have telekinesis. We have influence, willpower, control, obstacles. We have mantra medicine, command, song, incantation, and containment. Mantra medicine. I love that. I love that. We have raising winds, magical release, calling, intention, strongholds. So it's all the elements to connect with. Jinn, the jinn. Wildness, enigma, service, choices. Snakeskin, information, secrets, body language, senses. We have baraka. Power, strength, force, expansion. Drawing down the sun. Wildfire, divine masculine, magnificence, witness. Can't wait to see what we get at the end. Salamander. So this is Ouroboros, creative work, infinite wisdom, alchemy. Rudon, roots, respect, survival, liberation, freedom. Brigid, psychic flames, 333. Oh my gosh, does this say 333? Yeah, that's been a recurring message. They even give me repetitive numbers, especially 333, 333. Okay, psychic flames, 333. Sacred milk, druid magic. Burning man, collective power, supreme prayer, 3 of cups, celebration. We have pyrokinesis. Debate, rage, revolution, attention. We have Peladon visions. If I'm butchering any of the pronunciations, I apologize already. Okay, caution, guidance, clarity, stand firm. Drawing down the moon. We had drawing down the sun, now drawing down the moon. Divine feminine, source, channel, stillness. Oh, I love that. Hallowed heart. This is, I want to say regeneration? No. Veneration, sensuality, gentleness, nakedness. Oh, I like this one. Florida waters, natural form, enchanted potion. I want to say, oh, red roses, cleansing. I like that one. Mirrors, magic, lunar light, past lives, spectrum, self-care. Opening circle, protection, ritual lesson, simplicity. That was the 333. That's interesting. Opening circle, protection, ritual lessons, simplicity. We have oceans, muse. This is waterly wisdom, intuition, hermits, light, discovery. Oh, I like this one. Closing circle, pure intent, sacred doors, timing, experience. And the 36 is witch's wounds. Maybe that's why I don't like the word witch. That's telling. And what does this say? Remedy, magical medicine, sacred heart, another day. I do have to say, I mean, I might not be alone with this, but all my life, like, I never liked the word witch. And I do think it's past lives experience. I think it's anytime we're spiritual or outwardly spiritual, it's like you never know when you're going to be persecuted for it, or what you say, there's a fear of like, persecution or people coming after you. And that's why even when I said with the spells in the book, I call it more a practice, a healing, or I call it actually an intention, like setting an intention or doing a practice rather than a spell or a witch. Isn't that interesting? So that's very telling where I come from. So I know, oh, you hear the honking? Let's do a bonus reading. But I know a lot of people, they have no problem with saying witch or spells, but I always was like intent, practice, healing, spiritual, that. I just didn't, and it must be from history. It must be, you know, because people were first celebrated, and it's fabulous when, you know, what they're saying or doing works beneficially, and then they're still the same ones that are brought down immediately, and or worse, you know, for the same thing that they were celebrated for, you know. So I don't know. So let's get some bonus reading. Pure Magic Oracle. So what is the guidance for all who may be watching this? Let's get some pure magic. So tapping into our energy. Oh, did you see that just fall out? Okay, that's what's to come. We have Ocean's Muse. Ocean's Muse. Water's wisdom, intuition, hermit's light, discovery. I have to say, intuition is off the charts right now. You could really be going to new depths and new heights. They kept on saying all our clear abilities are getting more clear. We're ascending. We're also going deeper. We're tapped into it all. And they kept on saying you're getting direct guidance for manifesting right now, actually, as well. It's just a recurring message with this intuition. It's just every reading I do. 3 + 4 is 7 is divine. So let's just see what she says about Ocean's Muse. That's like no surprise that is coming out. So you can go, it's very easy to go in the book because she'll have it. What number is this? 34. It will have the number here that you easily look up. So 34, Ocean's Muse. Let me get right into it. 124. So we're going to tap right in, and I'm going to give you the full wisdom of the card, and then we're going to go into the actual, what she says is the spell. So the Ocean's Muse. Well, you know, you can read with me because sometimes it goes right into your head in a different way than if I'm speaking it, okay? Look how beautiful the cards are in the book. Ocean's Muse. Water's wisdom, intuition, hermit's light, discovery. The magic of water cannot be fully understood until you witness the vast beauty of the sea yourself. The grand blue line along the horizons tells us there is life further away than we can imagine, and the shades of blue. Well, maybe I'll just read it to you. It's not really flowing, is it? I'll hold up the card for you and I'll read from the book. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So, let me hold this up for you. Ocean's Muse. The magic of water cannot be fully understood until you witness the vast beauty of the sea yourself. The grand blue line along the horizons tell us there is life further away than we can imagine, and the shades of blue softly remind us of the depths of life and all it entails. From water animals, sea creatures, and ocean spirits, its depths remain a mystery still. When marine scientists and divers touched the first depths of the black abyss, they found deep sea creatures with frightening forms, enough to scare the toughest of them. But it also showed us that almost every creature there had the gift of bioluminescence, the ability to illuminate their way with the glowing light of their own bodies. I have to tell you, just recently, I think it's on Netflix, it's some nature show, Nature in Color, I think it was, Nature in True Color. They have cameras that are showing the fish underneath. I'll look it up and put it in the description box. I just watched it last week. They're showing the fish the way that the fish see other fish, and you can see them illuminating more than what we see with our human eye. I think it's the light in nature, or nature's light. It's one of the Netflix is recommending. It's a documentary. It is so fascinating. And they showed how animals see other animals. You know, they see different spectrums of light than we do, and so all animals, you know, in the ocean and out, have different reflect different light. But it is amazing how illuminated down in the oceans they are. Okay, I just wanted to say that. So look for it on Netflix. It's something like Nature in Real Color or something like that. Okay, so they have the ability to illuminate their way with the glowing light of their own bodies. It is hard to believe these often hideous creatures were formed with an atomic intelligence, and thus it allows us to consider a notion for all of us living on land. Perhaps not everything has to look beautiful to have a purpose. Yeah, and there's so much more that meets the eye. So the pure wisdom, she said, is do not be afraid to go beyond the depths to uncharted territory. There is knowledge waiting for you to attain once you make the leap and swim deeper. Let go of control. You do not need a map. Remember the illuminated intuition within you and chart your own course. Even the greatest discoverers of time were once called fools. It is time to take your magical practice deeper and uncloak the layers buried far inside. There is more to any situation than what you see, but remember you are not alone on your journey. There are other seekers searching for their own meaning as well. Be cautious but bold. Your story is still unfolding. And the pure magic spell she puts in here is this water spell harnesses the sacred power of the undines, the elements of the water. Go to the ocean, if you can, and fill a bottle with seawater. Collect 5 natural items from the shore, such as shells, smooth stones, or driftwood. Thank the sea for its gifts. Once you're in your sacred space, light a candle and pour the seawater into a clear bowl. Watch as the soft candlelight dances and is reflected in the water. Think of 5 hidden mysteries you want the answers to, answers that will help you travel your magical journey with wisdom and grace. Speak these questions out loud as you throw each treasure into the water. Ask for clear, strong guidance to come through. Sit quietly and let the answers flow and write them down as they come to you. The healing, salty brine of the seawater and nature's simple treasures combined with your intent will bring the answers you seek. And that's what I mean, like all these pure magic spells. See, that was in the box of the pure magic spell. And even she says at the end, it's your intent. So I always look at spells, quote unquote spells, you know, instead of having like the dark connotation to it, I always call it an intention. So it's setting your intention. You can even look at it any water and set an intention that you want to go deeper, or put it out there and watch the sun reflect on the water and see what comes up in your own intuition and answer for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do it that way. You can do variations of what your availabilities are. Because I always say you can modify, you know, with your intention. What's your intention? You can come up with your own practice and intention. So, but I love what she suggests for the Ocean Muse. Should we get another one? Let's get one more. So we're going deeper. You know, this is oh my gosh! As the camera just dove deeper. Oh my gosh! Do you believe this? Sorry about that. Oh my gosh! Sorry. We just literally dove to the table. Should we get one more? Or maybe that should be it. Maybe they're calling it quits. But I wanted to get one more. Sorry about that. And you just saw all the cards I had given my family. Oops, on the table. Okay, and here we have. See, I feel like we're going deeper and we're going higher because we got levitation. What did I say? Your intuition is making you go deeper and higher at the same time, and we got levitation. That definitely wanted to come out, and 1 + 2 is 3, and there was significance about 3. Levitation, higher ground, belief, mastery, meditation. Do you see this? We're going deeper, we're uncovering, and we're also going higher. Higher ground, belief, mastery, meditation. Definitely a reason why they said go one more. So I will read you that one too. Uh-oh, where did the guidebook go? Oh my gosh, what did I just do with that? Oh, it's underneath the deck. When that camera went down, that just completely threw off the whole thing. Hold on a second. 12. Okay, so let me read you 12. What did I say about going deeper and going higher? Okay, so we go into 12. Hold on 1 second. I'll get to it. So when you get into 12, this is going to be a longer video. So this is higher ground, belief, mastery, meditation. So we have our intuition going deeper, and then we're going higher. Higher ground, belief, mastery, meditation. As it requires belief to become weightless despite taught conditions, levitation is a skill in controlling the physics of gravity to arise with weightless form. The art of levitation is an ability that has historical roots in the early times of antiquity, when witches flew up to attend nocturnal sabbats and mystics and monks. They hovered meters from the ground, deep in silent meditation. Levitation isn't an ability of luxury, but rather one of necessity to recognize the full capacity of your spiritual being. To discover you can rise when others stay bound is by no means a small feat. The trick to mastering levitation comes not from controlling air, but becoming like the air. The art is simple. You only gain freedom from the binds you once deeply accept you were born of, and thus you're born to fly, even if for just a moment of life's fleeting time. The pure wisdom. Levitation calls for you to release yourself from the old roads of past pain and memories and elevate your energy and mind toward higher ground. What did I say? We're going deeper and we're going higher. You're not literally lifting off the ground. You can levitate in your mind and your energy and elevate your energy and mind toward higher ground. Are you staying in the thickness of ego, or are you able to see the truth and free yourself from the grasp of collective ignorance? When you release yourself, you can choose where to land. Make your own freedom and journey to your own truth. Take in the magical ability of levitation and see to it that if a wall stands in your way, you can rise and fly over it, or see another way from your better vantage point. Remember how we kept on getting it, keep your higher perspective. The old gods call you to raise your powers and stay steady as they lift you from disbelief and discouraging limits. Your body and soul are merging into new energies to harness and weave through your new life. Enjoy the thrill of new heights and master your balance as you are guided forward. Do you see that? We're going deeper, we're going higher. Master your balance. Master your abilities to go higher with your energy. The pure magic spell here for this is, how would you live as your higher self, the light being inside your human body? We quote unquote levitate every night as we dream, as our consciousness travels to many wondrous places in other worlds. Imagine you are now living as your soul. How do things feel different? You may find the trivial falls away and your goals become more aligned to truth and joy. Just like they kept on saying, we're living more as our higher self now here. To hone your focus every morning as you awake, light a white candle and say, my light being is in charge today. I am guided. I am safe. I am loved. Try this practice for a week and watch as your perspective changes from that of apprentice to a master. And that's what they're saying, a master being more of your higher self here. I love that. My light being is in charge today. I'm guided. I am safe. I am loved. And so they're saying, that was the pure magic spell, to say those words and light a candle. But you couldn't just calmly say to yourself, I'm bringing more of my higher self in today. I'm rising higher today. I'm tapping into my highest self. I'm going higher today, or I'm keeping a higher perspective today. You can rise above it every day, or set that intention, start your day. So we're definitely going deeper and higher at the same time. Do you see that? Do you see what we're doing? So I had said that before, and that was amazing. And I love what she said puts as a spell. I call it a practice or an intention. So here you can go in the guidebook for the pure wisdom and the spell, the intention, the practice. These were the cards, 36 cards in here. This was pure magic oracle cards from Engracia and Judika Isles or Illis. I hope it's Isles or Illis. And she also has a book out, and this was the new release pure magic oracle cards. I really liked I like the cards and the elements. I love the keywords on the bottom, so you can immediately go there and get it with your intuition. And then you can go in the guidebook for the pure wisdom, the meaning of the card, the pure wisdom, and then the spell / practice / intention that you can do. And I find that you can even modify those to what's practical for you to do. It's you can play with it. You can really play with it and formulate your own intentions. I just love it. I love the 2 cards that we got, because that is a recurring message. We're going deeper and going higher. Yes, we are. Okay, so this has been the close-up review of the Pure Magic Oracle cards. Take care. Bye-bye.